It's your boy Cody, aka the Wavy Dad, man. We live here at Best Coast, getting ready for the next live at Best Coast event, Sunday, January 28th. Today we got very special guests in the house coming up from Central California. We got my guy, IronChefWeez in the building. Yeah,
there we go.
Make some noise for the dude.
Come on,
Chef Weez.
Yeah, Cody, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, brother. Great to have you, man.
Hey,
welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So first and foremost, man, what do you think about the shop?
It's amazing. Yo, the hype was real. You know, I saw a couple of amazing pieces, some real vintage stuff, a couple of modern pieces, man. I found a cool little dive shirt, man.
Scoop.
Yeah, bro, shout out, Best Coast right here.
Yeah.
Laced me up one time.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was great, man. It was very welcoming. I thought it was crazy. I just saw it was 18 and up. Is that? Yeah, that is crazy.
Well, that's kind of selective. It's mostly just so that it's no small children.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we have to put it as 18 and up. Just because it's a little smoky or something.
It's just the vibe, bro. Yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah.
We don't want my little kids picking their noses.
Right. Yeah. Well, sometimes too. It's usually people don't read the sign. It's something that I've picked up over the years. So Weez, bro, what can you tell us about your journey as an artist? Where you started to where you're at now?
Yeah. So I guess the journey started off more towards like middle school. I was always attracted, just to whether it be some jazz, some classical music. In middle school, I actually started playing violin.
No shit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I did that 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And it was funny because I never learned how to read music. And it was all just by ear. So that's when I kind of knew that I was, all right, man, I'm just naturally inclined to music,
Okay, yeah.
So I actually didn't do any sports in high school. I meant to say music, but I just exposed myself where I was a dork.
It's all good, bro. We all have to be kind of a dork at some point in our life.
I didn't do any sports. I didn't do any music. I just kicked it with the homies, man. And
was you just playing video games?
We'd be playing some video games, man. We would be
doing.
What
was the era, though? What year was that?
Oh, man, that was like 2009, 2012, around that era. Yeah.
Golden days.
Yeah, man. For hip-hop, it was really cool. Me and the homies, would just be freestyling, bumping on the tables.
Right.
So that, that's a good start right there for me, too.
Okay.
I started making beats, bro. And that's really what got me into it. Right after high school, I started making beats.
Are you still producing right now too, Heavy?
I am. I produce a lot of my music.
Okay. Most
of my music. And then a lot of the times I'll just find some gems that a homie will send me, or I'll just find some really great producer. I'll just buy a beat,
Yeah, absolutely. No, I love that the ability to be self-produced is something that I've always wanted to learn. Mm-hmm. The first couple songs that I ever really made, I did produce a couple on my own, but they were so, like, you know how it is, the songs back then. Like, listening now, I'd be like, oh my God, that's probably terrible, dude.
It's every first one, is gonna come out like that.
Absolutely. But you gotta keep building, you gotta keep pushing, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where you have to not be afraid to be shitty.
That's how I felt about rapping. So
we're all gonna have shitty bars, and we're gonna have like those bad songs. Yeah. We'll go through those phases where we haven't really found our like, we haven't crafted our sound yet. But that's an important process.
Yeah, man.
So it's what helps to define us. But yeah,
for sure, bro. I was producing, like I said, right after high school, and then it wasn't until like recently, man. Like 3 years ago is when I started writing. Mm-hmm. So I could still remember my first song, and then even going back to listen to it, and I'm just like, man, that was crazy.
That's dope.
I'm like, it was trash, bro.
I know how that feels.
But my friends loved it. So that's really what made me keep going.
How does your creative process unfold? Mm-hmm. And how does it impact your show performances? So are you putting a lot of emotion into things, and is that hard to express while you're on stage at times?
Yeah.
I've listened to a lot of your music, so I've listened to a good amount of your music.
Appreciate it, man.
And what I've noticed, and even just the little promo song that we posted, just that intro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It said, when I was young, growing up, when I was young, I was confused.
Yeah. Terrified of the world.
Terrified of the world.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And in your songs, you do have like a lot of emotion. I've noticed that. Mm-hmm. But the way you express it is still like smooth and it's fly. But when you perform, do you ever get like a little bit overwhelmed with emotion expressively?
So every minute, damn near every hour, of the day,
Yeah.
every minute of every second, I'm like, I'm nervous. I'm like, oh man,
Okay.
I got to do the show later on at 9.
Right.
It's 11 a.m. I'm
Right.
already freaking out. Like, oh man, I got to handle my shit.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's on point.
That's a good thing. That's a quality as an artist.
Oh man. So I try not to get too nervous or overwhelmed, and just try to lock in with everyone that's a part of the show.
Right.
Lock in with myself, and I'll be crazy nervous until the moment I step on stage, which is crazy. And then when I'm up on stage, I'm just calm. Like, it's kind of like an autopilot thing at this point. And
do you have like is it an instant, or do you have like that build up? Because I know for myself, when I get on stage, initially, I'm like, in my head, I'm kind of terrified.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, because I don't necessarily know exactly what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And I hope I remember all my words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
But then usually by my second song, I'm like, I might fuck up. My first song usually will have to fuck up.
Yeah.
But my second song usually dialed in. So
Yep.
do you have that? Do you have like a warm up? Are you just jump on stage and you're good to go?
Yeah. So when I get on stage, I try to be as energetic as I can, but that's crazy because it's really not how I am off stage.
Right.
But
right.
I kind of got to get myself into that zone. I see all my friends going crazy, so I'm like, I got to match that energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially
when I'm with the homies, I always go with that. Can't be the weakest link on the chain. You got to match that energy.
Absolutely.
So right when I get on stage, like I said, that timid, that quiet Alan just kind of goes out the window, and I damn near feel like a superhero.
Okay.
I just get up there.
Different person on
I just
stage.
go crazy.
I respect that, because that's when you really get in your element.
Sure.
It's like you're like all the shit that you've been working on. Because as artists, we work hella hard to create the shit we're working on, and to have the time to get on stage and express it.
Yeah.
Have you ever performed with a live band?
I've never performed with a live band, bro. I'm crazy excited about what's to come.
Okay.
That's, like I said, coming up in a couple of weeks. I think it's
Yeah.
I'm mad excited about it. It's gonna be my first time, and I'm looking really forward to it.
It's super smooth, bro, and like the whole process and the whole experience, it's really dope, bro. And then the way that we do it too is we have sponsors for the show. Big shout out to the sponsors, Pack Bros and Skunk Brothers. There are cannabis sponsors, and also Go to Bed and Cap Slaps. They help us do all of our merch stuff as well.
Okay,
so
man.
We got dope sponsors. The sponsors get it smoked out in here. So, do you like to smoke before you get on stage?
Yeah, I'd like to before, after, during.
All day. Yeah, bro. Okay, cool.
I haven't gone to during, man. So it's
Oh yeah.
What's poppin'?
Yeah, no, it's tight because it's like it's my spot. So it's like, and we smoke in here anyway. So it's one of those things where we be burning in here. So heads up, y'all. Like when you walk into a live Best Coast event, like weed smoke. It might not be the spot.
Yeah, we'll bring back the face mask.
Yeah, we'll bring back the face mask. We'll have some branded face masks.
Oh, that's smart.
Maybe that's what I'll
Sponsor
do.
them.
I'll make Best Coast Poosh Icy masks.
Shiesties.
The Best Coast balaclavas. That would be fucking nasty.
That'd be hard, bro. I'm gonna need one.
What is something that you want the audience to take away from your performance here?
I just want them to take away, I guess, the fact that I'm just being myself. You'll hear some of my tracks. You'll see that I'm just really trying to speak my mind, trying to speak my life, my truth. My parents, they came from a struggle. They did their part to make sure I lived a decent life. So I can't say I came from that bad of a struggle.
Right.
I could rap about how they got me to where I am, and how I got to pay them back, and how I got to double it tenfold.
I respect that. I respect that.
So I guess I would just say what they can take out of it is, man, just be yourself. And then I'm not trying to make it sound like a cliche, bro, but whatever you're trying to, go towards, just lock in. Just lock in, man. That's kind of what I did, throw away all the doubt.
Yeah.
Just get to it.
Yeah. No, that's a great takeaway, and I think that's also very important for people.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Always remember, don't ever forget that shit. I'm running all 3 cameras.
My friends know me, man. I'm a quiet dude from day one. I just been a real quiet dude. So they see me now and they're like, man, this really stepped out of his box, out of his shell.
Absolutely.
So anyone can do that.
You want to plug your Instagram?
Yeah, man, for sure. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. What is it, X now?
Yeah.
At IronChefWeez. Yeah, I'm on all those platforms, YouTube as well.
Yep.
Under IronChefWeez, under the Underdogs as well, which is actually I can't forget about mentioning them. And that's the family.
Yeah, everything that I've seen come from that page since I followed it has been dope. I think you guys have a real dope. That's your collective, yeah.
That's the collective. That's the family.
I think y'all big shout out, props.
Big shout out
to the whole group.
Underdogs.
Y'all, we're gonna have to get the whole group in here.
Absolutely.
At some point we're booked out for a while now, but we'll definitely have to double back.
It's because he's popular, bro.
Big shout out Capital Connection. Big shout out Bub. Big shout out to the band, Jules Byrne, everybody who's involved. The motherfucking DJ, Colt, 45, Loyal. I don't think I'm missing anybody. If I am, I do dearly apologize. You are never forgotten, always here. With that being said, Weez, I'm super excited to see you on stage. Are you gonna pull up Dolo? You got any special guests?
I might bring some of the dogs with me. I'm gonna let them know, see if we can make the link up, because I definitely want them to pull up.
Absolutely.
And they just tap in, at least check out the spot. Enjoy the show.
For sure. And there's gonna be a lot of dope vibes in the building.
No doubt about that.
We clear out everything, so all the racks, the only thing that stays is all this stuff back here, and then everything else gets pushed to the back and we clear it out. So
I seen the setup, man. It looks crazy.
Yeah, but I'm hyped to see you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate you greatly for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
And getting up here and doing some shopping with us and everything, man. So Iron Chef Weez, January 28th, Sunday, live at Best Coast. Community effort and Capital
Pull
Connection.
up, get those tickets, man.
Live at Best Coast.
That's right, man.
Let's go.
Come on now.
Here.